Good day to all my dear sisters in Region 7. Thank you for inviting me to your regional assembly. But unfortunately, I cannot make it because of I'm undergoing medical treatment which I thought would end by mid-October. And I was so excited. But still, I'm with you virtually. Okay, so please also pray for me. Anyway, I'm here to present to you the Upliftment of Women Workers mission, and I would like to share my presentation now. Our mission objective is to address the current issues and concerns against women like violence, abuse, women trafficking, and others. Okay, our objective is also to organize activities that will assist and uplift underprivileged women and to help them obtain financial assistance. We also hope to galvanize all DMIs into action to improve the situations of women. We hope to launch campaigns promoting women empowerment, which we normally do on March to celebrate International Women's Month. We also provide alternative means of livelihood through entrepreneurship and skills training, and we look after the welfare of OFWs and their families. Okay, to meet these objectives, we also have goals or targets, and this would include heightened awareness of us, DMI members, and the public towards resolving women issues and concerns and improving our situations. We also aim at creating action plans and implementing these, and we hope to network with other agencies with similar missions too. So how do we do it? Okay, we have our strategies. Okay, the last of the goal was about establishing connections or linkages with other women welfare agencies. Okay, for the past few years, the team that was indicated on our TARP was replicated from that of the United Nations. Okay, locally, we are tying up with Samaritana and helping them in their mission too. Okay, more on that and other details later. We also provide training, seminars, and workshops promoting Christian and family values for women workers. We conduct skills and entrepreneurship training, which a lot of circles do. In this example, we have the St. Martin tours in their Ang Buhay at Kabuhayan. Okay, where they conducted bangus deboning activities. Okay. We also help empower women by providing capital. We also identify the root cause of their problems and hope to eliminate this to improve the lives of women in general. We activate all DMIs to take advantage of opportunities to uplift their situations. A fine example is this picture by our sisters in Region 3, Iba Zambales, taken during the second quarter of 2020, when malala ang lockdown. We were all in lockdown in Metro Manila. I think kayo rin. And one of our sisters noticed that all her sampalok trees were full of roots. Some were rotting, yung iba nalalaglag na and sayang. However, one sister suggested, why don't we make sampalok candies? So they invited some women from DMI and in their community and started doing sampalok candies. Okay. Another strategy is to help empower women, okay, by reminding them of their rights, of restoring their dignities, and developing a sense of self-respect. We help women in crisis or in need, okay, and provide assistance legally, medically, spiritually, psychologically, and we tie up with local authorities if we need to rescue them from the hands of people who take advantage of their weakness, and we help rehabilitate the rescued women through the Women Empowerment Program. Okay, another strategy would be to help the OFWs and their families by providing the needed assistance, whether physically, emotionally, spiritually, okay, and morally. Okay, to do all our projects, I need help from 3 persons, and these are our area coordinators, no? One for Luzon, another for Visayas, and another for Mindanao. Since Batangas is in Luzon, our area coordinator is Sister Apollonia Mislang, Sister Apple. She is very good and very efficient at collecting and reminding projects from other circles and dioceses. Okay. So what are our projects? We have 2 types of projects. Now we have the national projects. This is implemented for all regions and circles. And we also, the second type of project would be local projects. These are initiated and implemented by individual circles or dioceses. Okay, so example ko dito would be Region 7, who have enough number of activities until the 3rd quarter. Okay, all in all, nationwide, we've had 425 projects. Most of the projects involve food processing or livelihood demonstration, accounting for 27%. We have health-related activities coming in second, and then talks, webinars, and seminars, and then gardening. Okay. Now, our action towards accomplishing our national projects. Okay. First 2 months, we spent meeting via Zoom with the area coordinators to map up our strategies and action plan. Okay. And then that's for the first 2 months. On the 3rd month, we launched the Women's International Month, and we requested that tarps be hanged, okay, in various circles and dioceses. Okay, so my good example here would be those hanged by Region 7, okay, from the various dioceses that we have. And then another project for the 1st quarter would be to create a special activity to celebrate International Women's Day. Here we see the Our Lady of Fatima Circle holding a talk on gender equality. Okay. Now for the 2nd quarter, our projects involve supporting Samaritana Transformation Ministries. Okay, more details later. Holding a webinar on praying with the women in the Bible. Creating a special activity to celebrate Mother's Day. Providing support to women election volunteers. Okay, non-partisan. Okay, they can support PPCRV or NAMFREL. And lastly, to create a special activity on Father's Day to celebrate and toast single-parent mothers. For Mother's Day, okay, we see the Holy Cross Circle providing ayuda to mother house helpers who left their families to take care of other families so they can send money and provide a decent lifestyle for their family in the provinces. The Our Lady of Fatima Circle treated 12 house helpers and church workers to free manicure and pedicure. Okay. And then Our Lady of Peace Circle conducted a Zumba wellness program. Now, during the presidential national elections, 16 circles participated in supporting PPCRV and other non-partisan groups. Okay, again, the St. Martin Tours Circle served as PPCRV coordinators, desk assistants, and poll watchers. Our Lady of Fatima Circle provided snacks and services. Okay, and then for the last project of the second quarter, which is to create a special activity to celebrate Father's Day for mothers who are solo parents. We had 2 circles participating. This is good enough because I overlooked sending a reminder, and I was able to do so only on the first week of June, and Father's Day was June 19. So bawi na lang tayo next year. And then another project for the second quarter was to tie up with Samaritana Transformation Ministries. This is a halfway home for rehabilitated former flesh workers. Okay, so Tagalog, yung nagbebenta ng laman. And in this group, the wards are stay out. And then they come 3 to 5 days a week, Monday to Friday. And it aims to empower women despite their unfortunate past. Okay, visiting the Samaritana Transformation Ministries home, the women are introduced and exposed to developing good habits like starting the day with a morning prayer, singing praise songs, listening to inspiring talks, doing morning warm-ups, and fellowshipping with other wards and volunteers. The staff are provided with workshops and seminars to help them manage the needs of the group. They also provide scholarship to some of the children of the wards. Okay, so what is the source of their operations? Okay, they are financially independent, although there are some NGOs that support them also. Okay, their source of income would be their activities too, like raising mushroom and other vegetables via hydroponic gardening. And then they have arts and crafts. Okay, the latest was foot rug making. They also do face mask beaded straps and doing their share in the environment through their plastic bank faith program, using their garden space as a collection center for plastic bottles from the community and eventually reselling these. For the third quarter, okay, our action plan involves coming up with concrete action plans for Samaritana, talks on women's rights, webinar on praying with the women in the Bible, encouraging solo livelihood programs. Okay, and unfortunately, because I am still under treatment, I had to forego the talks, no? And siguro in the very near future, we will continue doing this. Now, for Samaritana Transformation Ministries, we help support them financially. Okay, and the source of the fund came from, anong tawag doon? A stipend given to me where I gave a talk, plus a few contributions from friends. Okay, now the last one, encourage solo livelihood programs. This would also be the national project for the fourth quarter. As we know, everybody is busy during the holiday season, but with this, we are also taking advantage of the situations for those who have undergone livelihood demos to sell their wares, okay, or their food products or whatever they have to earn extra income. Let's take advantage of the situation because people are in a spending mood kahit hindi pa ganon ka 100% back to normal ang economy natin. Okay? Everything goes on smoothly, and I would consider it a big success for the mission, coming up with a lot of projects, no? However, one concern that we have is that there seems to be a misconception on the beneficiary, no? Parang yung mission ni Sister Cora Afuang, which is assistance to the prisoners, victims, or families. Ang ina-assist will be the victims and families, hindi yung preso, kasi marami nang tumutulong sa preso. In our case, our target beneficiary would be women workers and would-be women workers. Sino ang would-be women workers? Ito yung mga recipient ng ating mga cooking and livelihood demo, and in the hope that this would become an income-generating activity to help them and their families economically. Okay? So, definitely dapat babae. Anong klaseng babae? Workers or would become workers. Okay? The only non-female gender recipient of this benefit would be the family members of an OFW. Okay? Because sometimes they need moral guidance, which we can provide. In this way, we are substituting for the OFW to take care of the spiritual needs and values of the family. Okay. Beneficiaries hopefully are women in the community. Okay, preferably non-DMI, pero okay lang din kung DMI if there is a need, no? Okay. Like we saw, I think 4 circles giving recognitions to DMI sisters who have been hardworking in promoting DMI and all its missions. Not to mention inviting family members to join them in DMI. Okay, another criteria would be to provide support to the beneficiary's means of livelihood for only a year. Maximum na yun 2. Why? Kasi nung dumating ako, okay, I was in this mission for 3 years, but I got some late reports from the previous years, and napansin ko may isang circle supported a fruit vendor, supported a blanket maker. All those years, yun, kasama yun sa report niya. That's good. Kaya lang, eventually we have to step back once ma-normalize ang business. Why? Because we want our beneficiaries to become financially independent and know and familiarize themselves with their markets. Okay? Okay, another criteria, medical and other missions relating to health, including other family members who are non-women workers, are to be reported under pro-life. Okay, the only medical mission that we will accept would be those which caters to women workers or would-be women workers. Okay, like free pap smear test, free breast examination and education. Okay, and probably healthy eating or something. Okay. Now with that, I hope we are able to clarify what the Upliftment of Women Workers mission is all about. Thank you, sisters, for your invitation. Thank you for your time and your interest to help support the Upliftment of Women Workers mission. Congratulations, Region 7, on your Regional Assembly, and to God and Mama Mary be the glory. Thank you. Maraming salamat po.